Hey, how's it going? So this is about a grant within a grant, so to speak. You see, our NORDBUK program supports projects that focus on cultural, political, or social activities by children and young people. And as of right now, there is extra funding just for projects related to Generation 2030. We'll explain. Many countries are a part of this organisation called the United Nations. Maybe it rings a bell? In any case, the UN, as it's called, made a list of 17 goals to complete before the year 2030. They're all about making the world a better place for everyone and everything. The Nordic countries thought it all sounded like a super idea and said, let's do it. And then we struggled. We needed more people involved. That's when Generation 2030 was made, which is a promise that we in the Nordic countries are going to do our best to reach the goals. So, if you're thinking of applying to NORDBUK and you have an idea that you think will help keep that promise, you can apply for this grant within a grant. Here's what you need to know. Your project has to meet all the basic requirements of a regular NORDBUK project, and then, in order to go for the extra funding, it has to focus on either goal number 12 or all the goals as a whole. What is it with goal number 12? Well, here is where the Nordic countries can really use the help. The name of the goal is responsible consumption and responsible consumption and production. It means being responsible when it comes to stuff like where our food comes from, where plastic goes when we throw it out, or figuring out if there is something we can do better at home, in school, at work, or anywhere. Best part about it, it can be fun to do. One last thing. Spreading the word is important. Remember, we need all hands on deck. That's why we always expect you to come up with ideas on how you will be spreading the message about your project and hopefully inspire a few others along the way. Good. Now on to the application form. Have a look at our webpage and make sure you read all the requirements. Make an application profile. Have a look when the next deadline is and you're all set to start. If you have any questions about the programme, you are always welcome to get in touch with us at the Nordic Culture Point. We look forward to your application.